We're back! Hello, Fearless fans, and welcome back.
I bet you've missed us because we have certainly missed you.
It has been a while. In fact, it's been almost a month since our last broadcast.
Well, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Since returning to school, we've hit the ground running. So why don't we begin?
Okay, where shall we begin?
Keegan, why don't we begin with our mathematician, Dylan?
Take it away, Dylan the mathematician.
Thank you, Keegan and Alicia. We're officially big time. Not only have we learned long division, we're now working towards mastering when multiplying two-digit by two-digit numbers. And parents, we thank you for your patience. You probably had no idea what we're doing when we're multiplying using the associative property and the area model, partial products, but we have no fear. We eventually made our way to the standard algorithm. It's a process, and during the process, we learn number sense. And side note, math isn't one size fits all kind of thing. For example, a few of my classmates prefer to use the area model when multiplying, when other classmates prefer to use the partial products, than when there are children who see the problem better when using the associative property. It doesn't matter how you solve the problem, as long as you solve it. That's the challenge of this year. Can we solve problems using more than one strategy? You bet. I can't wait to start the next module on Tuesday. Back to the Facebook studio.
Thank you, Dylan. I must admit, I was afraid to move away from the place value chart because it made so much sense.
Yeah, I prefer the standard algorithm.
Anyhow, let's head to our literary analyst, Ariana.
Thank you, Alicia and Keegan. Well, we did it. We finished Wonder. And what a novel. As a class, we experienced an emotional roller coaster. We laughed together, almost cried together. We got mad together. We were upset as we rooted for Augie. And then at the end of the story, we gave him a standing ovation. Most of all, we learned about acceptance and kindness. Although we're now doing cool activities to wrap up the story, especially creating stickers for Hydro Flask. I can't seem to stop thinking about Mr. Tushman's graduation speech. One part stands out the most, and if you don't mind, I'd like to read it to you. But what I want you, my students, to take away from your middle school experience is the sure knowledge that in the future you make yourselves anything is possible. If every single person in this room made it a rule that wherever you are, whenever you can, you will try to act a little kinder than necessary, the world would really be a better place. And if you do this, if you act just a little kinder than necessary, someone else, somewhere, someday, may recognize in you, in every single one of you, the face of God. See what I mean? Wasn't that powerful? One simple act such as a smile or a kind word can make a difference more than you'll ever know. So Fearless fans, go ahead and be a little kinder than necessary. Back to the Fearless studio.
Thank you, Ariana. Great segment. It's amazing how wonder tied into exactly what we were learning about in religion, about God's glory.
I don't think that was an accident. I think Miss Han knew exactly what she was doing.
True. Let's move on, shall we?
Sure thing. Let's head to our historian, Michael. Michael?
Thank you, Alicia and Keegan. Well, we've been extremely busy learning and researching. We wrapped our projects. My group learned about Giovanni di Verrazzano. He was a European explorer and ended up in the New York harbor in the 1500s. If you cross a bridge connecting Brooklyn and Staten Island, you most likely cross the Verrazzano Bridge. We're now in the process of researching the colonial times, which is between the 1650s and 1730. Did you know that the colonial children were not allowed to kiss their parents on Sundays? Also, if children were fortunate enough to attend school and misbehaved, they would have to wear a stick on their nose for half an hour. Ouch, that's harsh. We've learned so many fascinating facts from reading the book. If you lived in the colonial times, we're now preparing to write a diary from the point of the view from the 9-year-old colonial children. Well, have to get back to work. See you next week.
Thank you, Michael. And speaking of history, we have a 3-day weekend thanks to Martin Luther King Jr.
Dr. King fought for equality for all people, regardless of their skin color. He wanted people to judge his own children not by their skin color, but the content of their character.
Just as Dr. King had a dream, we all have dreams for a better world as well.
Let's take a look at the dreams of the fearless 4th grade.
I have a dream to save all the animals in the shelter and homes. I have a dream to save the trees because people are using too much paper.
My dream for the world is to lower the tax prices and the bill prices.
My dream is to create body warmers, because if you ever heard about hand warmers and feet warmers, they keep your hand to feet warm. But what about your body? I have a dream to stop the Amazon fires because they're killing the animals.
I have a dream that everyone can be kind to each other so there can't be no bullies in school.
I have a dream to keep the earth clean.
I have a dream to make world peace somehow, because think of how safer it would be with you not having to worry about anybody coming into your house. It would be very peaceful and more comfortable.
I have a dream to have world peace and for people to be nicer and more kind. My dream is for people not to smoke anymore, so people don't have shorter lives.
My dream is for everybody to be more peaceful.
I have a dream that there will be no more violence in the world and there will be world peace for everyone.
I have a dream for everybody to stop littering.
I have a dream that I want everybody to stop polluting the earth.
I want to stop pollution. It's insane.
My dream is to stop all the pollution that's happening. Like, what's so hard to throw a piece of trash in the garbage?
I have a dream to save the trees. Trees have feelings too.
I have a dream that in Australia the wildfires will stop so the animals will be safe.
I have a dream that one day there will be no more air pollution.
Beautiful. Well done, fearless kids. Remember what Dr. King said. What are you doing for others?
We're here to do good, serve others, and most of all, accept everyone no matter what they look like or how they act.
Have a fearless Friday and a blessed weekend.
Sundays. Also, children. At least you made a face.
We got mad. Wait. Can I do that again?